guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another review video. I love doing these, and if you want to check out all my other reviews, you can click the little playlist. I will leave a link down below to all my review videos. They're so fun to make. Anyway, if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe and also follow me on Instagram because it would mean the absolute world to me. Today we're going to be talking about the Apple Clear case. And I did kind of like an informal video, but I wanted to do a sit down 6-month review. There was a couple months or a month here and there that I did take this off because I just wanted to have the black Apple silicone case. For the majority of my time owning the 16 Pro, I've had the clear case on. Like all my videos, I like to just say my opinion from the get-go. If you're looking for a clear case, I think this case is honestly not worth it. Even though I did spend, okay, I'm lying here because I did spend $50 on this when I got the phone. So would I spend $50 on the clear case again? Probably yes, but only for one reason, and that's because it has not started yellowing. So that's one really good thing about the case, because all the cases I've seen are yellow from other brands. From the standpoint of the product, I think it's good, but it's just kind of overly priced. There are a lot more negatives though, I will say. But anyway, if you want to stay and stick around to hear every single little detail of what I think about this case, then just keep watching. The first thing I wanted to talk about of this case is it's super slippery. Once I'm out of the shower and there's no grease on my hands or whatever, or grip, this thing will literally just slip right out of your hands. I don't know, next level. It's almost like it doesn't have a case on it. That's how slippery this thing is. It might even be more slippery than not having a case on. I don't know why, maybe it's what it's made out of, but it's so slippery. The second thing is, if you do not like dusties and seeing little particles, which I'm gonna do a close-up so you guys can see, then this is not the case for you. That was my main concern about getting this, was seeing all the stuff underneath, because it grosses me out and it annoys me. But also too, I feel like the clear case is probably the case I see the most people with these days, and that's why I wanted to try it out. So I just kind of got used to the dust. But if you don't like seeing things underneath your phone, I would highly not recommend this, because you can see every single little thing on this case. Also too, this is a fingerprint magnet and it gets greasy sometimes. Also too, everyone talks about the bottom of the case not being protective. So as you can see, the whole bottom is out. Next, if you drop your phone, I will say this case is actually pretty protective. I've dropped this thing twice, and knock on wood, I have not gotten any damage, surprisingly. I don't know how. Now the case has cracks in it. When I show you the up close views, you'll be able to see it, but it does have a crack and it does have some hairline fractures. The buttons, very hard to press. You have to really push to kind of get the phone to turn on, or the volume buttons. You kind of just use your nail, and when I do the up close shots too, you'll see the indentations where my nails have been, which is kind of silly. I will say I really like the ring on this because it almost has a texture. It kind of gives a bubble look, as you can see. I don't know why. I like that better than some of the other brands I've seen. If I'm being honest, I do like the design of it. It's very clean, sleek, minimalistic. And if you don't want a Apple fine woven case or a silicone case because they rip really easily, I think this is a good option because of its design and stuff. It won't peel on the sides if you drop it, but like I said, it does have its other faults. I don't think it's a horrible case, and it's the case, if you're gonna get a clear one, I would get. Now I'm gonna show you guys up close what I see when I see this phone. Oh man, you can kind of see the reflection. I don't know if you can see the particles in this thing, but you can definitely see the dusties when I flip it here. You can see all the stuff, it collects right there. And then you can kind of see in the light here. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's kind of where my nail has to press into it. There's the camera control button. And then you can see all of the dust there. And then dust gets underneath here as well, but it like falls inside the case here. The buttons do have a slight yellowing to them because I don't know what this is made out of, but you can kind of like dig your nails into it. The top here too, there's like a top like shiny layer. I don't know if that makes any sense, but on top of the case, well, it's like rubbed off here. Okay, so I'm behind the camera now because I didn't know if you could see anything, but this is where it cracked because my phone literally like fell. But surprisingly, the phone itself is totally fine. So the case did what it's supposed to do, and that's to protect the phone. I can't really give this a bad review, you know? Going back to what I was saying about the buttons, you can kind of see, but there's a lot of like nail marks. And then coming over here, more dust. That is a hairline fracture from another fall it had. More dust. And then you can kind of see a little bit of yellowing there. But again, I've had this case for a while. There's also like hairline fractures. Oh, there you can see kind of by the camera control button, there's like a hairline fracture. Let me see if you can see it better here. Yeah, it's right above the camera button, kind of where the case comes together from the side to the back. You can see it there. So there you go, an up close look at the case. It's so hard to do this, man. So to come to a conclusion, this is the most hard review I have ever done, and that's probably why it's hard to articulate my words. Also, another positive thing, I feel like I'm just hating on this case this entire video. It's cool because you can put like pictures or Polaroids or your ID in the back, and it's like visible. So you can like keep pictures of you or your pet or your significant other in there and like always see it. I don't have anything because I don't know, I like it plain, kind of. If having a clear case wasn't as popular, then I probably wouldn't get this case. Like, let's just be for real. I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but I wanted to try it, and I feel like everywhere I look, everyone has just a clear case. And I think that they look cool. Like this one time, Sherry was like grabbing my phone, was like, is this a new case? Even though it's not really a new case. And it slipped right out of her hands. And again, my phone was protected. So honestly, this case is a really good case because it's fallen a lot. Probably I've dropped this phone more than I've dropped any other iPhone that I think I've owned. And this case has kind of pulled through. So I can't hate on it too much. There's a lot to hate on, but I think it's overall a good case. What are your thoughts on this? Have you had an Apple clear case? If so, would you purchase it again? When it comes down to it, I think my answer is yes, I would purchase it again, but there's a lot to hate on. Just to add on to the negative stuff about this case, the magnet is not that strong. So if you put a MagSafe wallet on, if you put a MagSafe Octobuddy on, if you put a MagSafe charger on, the magnet is not that strong. And it's not made of silicone, it's of this slippery, it's made of this slippery like plastic. So it's like a lot more slippery and weak. This review was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like there's a lot of reviews out there just hating on it. But I did want to give some positive viewpoints on this because I know it gets a lot of hate. And right now it's like on Amazon. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped it again. Did you see that? There's a lot of like bad reviews on it. It is only $34 on Amazon. I'll link it down below if you guys are a Prime member. So for that price, I mean, it was obviously like kind of expensive online when I ordered the phone, and that's when I got this case. So, but they've cheapened it out probably because everybody hates on it. I'm not a complete hater on this case. There's a lot of things to hate on it, but the number one reason why you put a case on your phone is for it to protect the phone. It does just that. So in conclusion, I like the case. All right, for those of you guys who stuck around for this crazy review video that I had a really hard time articulating my thoughts on the product, thank you for sticking with me. If you guys enjoy like case videos or reviews, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let me know what phone case you're rocking right now. Is it clear? is it one of those silicone ones? I keep on seeing these really fun colors from silicone cases on TikTok, and I'm debating on whether or not getting them because they're like 10 bucks. I'm like, do I want to try it out? Because I see all these people getting it and it's super cheap, so might do that. But anyway, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.